Love and light, beautiful souls. The importance of acceptance. If we do not accept where we are in life, then we have no real point to move from to where it is that we desire to go. Acceptance is a crucial aspect in life. And if you try to deny any aspect, any event that has happened or taken place within your life, or any part of yourself, then you are denying existence as a whole. I've talked about acceptance in the past, and yet again it has risen to the surface so that I'm able to view it, to analyse it, to better understand it and fully embrace every aspect of it. I was just outside doing my breathing and my energy work, and it's raining. So I was getting wet. What do? Try to deny the fact that it is raining. If I try to deny the fact it is raining, it's not going to stop me getting wet. It's not going to stop it from raining. All it's going to do is actually make the situation more detrimental, because I'm trying to deny what is. Anytime you try to deny, you are preventing the flow of energy. You are creating resistance, and in doing so, you are stopping yourself along the track. You are preventing the natural ebbs and flows of existence. To try to deny something only creates it more of a situation, more of a focus within your conscious understanding of what is. Full acceptance is the only way forward. Okay, it's raining, I accept that. I embrace it. I'm grateful to be able to feel the raindrops upon my skin. Or I accept it is raining so I can get an umbrella to prevent myself from getting wet. But if I try to deny the fact that it is raining, I'm just going to get wet. I'm going to get pissed off because I don't have control over the external situation. I'm forgetting I have control over the internal. If you cannot change a situation in life, you change the way you view or interpret it. There's always a choice, and everything within your life is your choice. If along the path that you are travelling, you come to a wall and you try to deny that it is there, you will just continuously headbutt that wall. You'll get a bloody nose and a headache. If you accept the wall is there, then once more you can go about trying to discover or create a way to move around, over or under, or even through the wall. In truth, anything which blocks our path, we have created. We have created that wall as a test and a challenge of how far we have come, and whether we are ready to step into the version of ourselves that is the other side of that wall. Acceptance of what is like, okay, so everything that exists is energy vibrating at different frequencies. This is fact. I view it as water. It's easy for me to see it flowing and existing as a body of water. I am a single droplet of water within an ocean of existence. Upon returning to the ocean in deep meditative states, I remember I am part of the ocean. In fact, I am the mighty ocean itself. We are all separate aspects of the same body of water, the same body of energy. Freeze a droplet of water and it appears different and separate to a cup of water, yet place it in the cup, melt away the illusion of separation, and you realize that it is the same thing. It's the same consciousness which exists and is everything in existence. So, upon the stream of life, the path of life, if you try to swim against the current, you're going to become very tired. You're not going to get anywhere. You may stay where you are, swimming against the natural flow, but you're not actually going to end up anywhere. You're just going to end up very tired and potentially go under because you are too tired. But if you do go under because you've been trying to swim against it, and you try to deny that, you are creating more of a hostile situation once more. Yet if you accept when you go under, when you go into a higher self forcefully created deep rest, when you go into a state of deep rest, those of you who have experienced depression, a state of deep rest, know that it is the most isolating and confusing place to be. Feeling lost and alone, even in a room surrounded by your closest loved ones, not knowing who you are, where you are, what you are, why you are. We're not really giving a shit either way. But in those states of deep rest, if we actually allow and accept it, sit and embrace the experience, living in the moment, living in the now, as always, existing in the now is what brings us true alignment with who we are. Existing in the darkness in the now is the first time I was able to really, truly feel, see, sense and almost hear the direction that the light was coming from and which direction to take to head towards it. And upon my mission, upon my quest, as I've said before, life was like wandering around in a foggy maze, unsure where I was going or what I was doing. When I went into complete darkness was the first time I was able to see where the light was coming from and went on a journey towards it. When I reached the source of the light, I found a door which required a key which is at the centre of the maze deep within inside me. And as always, love is the answer. It is love which is the key that would unlock a door of infinite potential within and set not only you but the whole world free. So, even if you go under, that is part of the journey and it is there to be accepted, embraced and used as information to enable and benefit your journey along the path, along the river to where you are going. Yet if you, instead of trying to deny the flow of the river, trying to swim against it, if you embrace the flow of existence and accept what is, then you can float carefree, effortlessly down the river, even lying back, soaking up the atmosphere. You cannot go against the flow, you cannot deny what is, but whilst going down the river you have control over which direction you go. You can swim to the bank to rest before you become too tired and go into deep rest. You can steer your vessel, your ship, in whichever direction you choose. Hey brother. Yet the winds of life will not always blow in the direction that you had planned. Yet once more, trying to go against the winds is going to take you further away from your chosen destination. Using the winds to your advantage, sailing sideways for a bit, you are still heading forwards towards your destination. As long as you are moving, you are flowing, you are accepting of what is and using it or adapting to it, then it is all perfect. And it is all there to learn and grow from. Everything, and I truly mean everything in your life, at some level of your consciousness, is your own creation. And whatever you align yourself with vibrationally and focus upon, focusing your energy and growing, will come to be. We set ourselves challenges and tests until we can fully embody the fact that we feel worthy of stepping into the next version of ourselves. There are some people who were born into lives where they are told they are great, and they subconsciously grow up to believe this so. Yet most of us in the world, and especially those that are empathetic and feel other people's pain, or any slight wrongdoing is taken upon yourself and held very deeply, you will have to set yourself a lot of challenges in order to break free from the shackles which you have cast upon yourself. I shouldn't rise tall because the people over there aren't, and I don't want them to feel bad. But in fact, by denying yourself alignment with your truest and greatest life, by limiting yourself, you are limiting the entire collective. The healing of this world will not come about through helping or healing another. It will come about through the inner work and inner completion that you perform upon yourself. The healing of this world will come about through the healing of the self. No one else. And as you continue to expand your consciousness, the universe continues to expand in order to house it. You create the continued expansion of the universe. Choose which channel that you wish to view. If you are aligned with a version of yourself that is attuned to being limited, being hard done by, being poor me, being I don't have enough, I would but I can't. Any form of negativity, and any time you try to put blame on an external situation or person, you are giving away your power. Unless you stand in true acceptance of everything in your life, knowing that you create it all and it is all there for the continued expansion and benefit and evolution of consciousness of that which is, that which we all are, the expansion of the universe. It may not be what you consciously choose. It may not be beneficial or a nice experience, but you've chosen to experience it because it's information which you require to add to the collection, to add to the pot, so that you can go forward with all the ingredients required to step into alignment with the version of yourself which you will do when you are ready. The version of yourself which you have been, which you know you can be, and which you will be again. If you chose to now, you could, this very moment now, Step into true and complete alignment through true acceptance of everything that is with your truest and greatest self. To live your greatest life is simply to live in alignment with your truest self. If you are here to be an artist or to create, and you go against that, you're not being true. If you're here to make loads of money and to live a frivolous life because that experience expands the experience of the collective, then that is perfect. If you're here to live a life of limit and lack and hardship because you have chosen to do so, you have made the sacrifice to come here to gain that information to benefit the collective, then that as well is perfect. To say perfect is an illusion, but for want of a better word, everything is always perfect. You are perfect just as you are. The version of perfection which you wish to embody tomorrow is your choice, and all will be brought about through your creation. I am here to assist as always. I am here to provide you the knowledge and information required, the tools required to access the door. Together we will find the key, align you with your truest and greatest self, and then it is up to you to open that door. It is all your creation. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven, so say I. I'm 3/4 of the way through creating a massively powerful expansion, inner completion and enlightenment course. And I'm very excited to launch it in the spring. The next step for me is to get my website set up, to launch my free course, to give yourselves all the greatest potential to align with your truest self. In doing so, we can't just wake up one night and flip the switch and be from here to here. It is a journey and a path which each of us will take at our own pace. There is no wrong turns. There is nothing negative along the way. It is all there for your learning. Yet if you are ready to step it up a gear, you've entered 2020. If you are ready to enter the version of yourself 2.0, then contact me and let's do some work together. I have created a lot of very powerful guided meditations, which some of them are on YouTube and other ones I have retained because you need to be at a certain level of understanding to fully embody all the information. And there is a lot of self-blockages that we create through our subconscious programming that we need to remove before that level of information, that depth of information will be embodied. Otherwise the subconscious mind will just deflect it away. The egoic mind will deflect it away through the fear of change. Together we can teach the ego, the subconscious mind, that to let go of the negative old programs and reinstall new, more beneficial ones is actually benefiting the entire collective of yourself. Every layer of who you are. like being born as a blank computer, having various programs installed that you are still running from your childhood. You wouldn't run a 20 or 30-year-old program expecting it to be most beneficial in running your business. Yet people run the old programs subconsciously with no awareness that they do so, reacting to certain external events or being triggered by certain people, or always repeating those same cycles because they are running the old programs. It's time to uninstall them, and it is time to install you 2.0. As always, I see you, I feel you, I hear you, I understand, appreciate, respect, honour, and love you, as I am but a separate aspect of you. Love and light, beautiful soul. Until next time. Namaste.